The first time Mara spoke in tongues, it was 2:11 a.m. I woke to her whispering something guttural and ancient in her sleep, her lips twitching, her eyes wide open and glazed. The voice wasn't hers. It was deeper, older. She stared at the ceiling and murmured like she was reciting a prayer in reverse. We had come to our grandmother's ancestral home in the Cordillera Mountains after Mara's mental breakdown. She had found her fiancé hanging in their condo. Since then, she had stopped talking, barely ate, barely slept. This was supposed to be healing, but instead she changed. It started with the dreams. She'd wake up clawing at her skin, muttering names no one knew. Then came the drawings, symbols etched into the walls with bits of charcoal and even blood. Spirals. Eyes. A woman with no mouth. I thought it was psychosis, until I found the diary. In the attic, beneath cracked wooden spiderwebs, there was an old box sealed with wax and leaves. Inside, our great-grandmother's diary, pages soaked with time and terror. Salve was taken by the forest. She heard the voices too. They speak to us in sleep. The woods remember blood. And there, pressed between pages, was a black and white photo of two little girls. One of them was Mara's mirror image. That night, Mara walked barefoot into the forest behind the house. I followed, flashlight trembling in my hand. She was whispering again, words I couldn't understand, but the forest seemed to respond, trees groaning, branches cracking as if they leaned in to listen. When I grabbed her, her body was ice cold. She turned to me with eyes rolled white and said in a voice not hers, "He is almost here." Back in the village, I begged for help. Only one woman agreed to see her, a babalan, a spiritual healer. The moment she stepped inside, Mara lifted off the ground, screaming the woman's secret name, one only known to the dead. The babalan left shaking, murmuring, "Your sister isn't alone anymore." I was desperate. I returned to the diary. Hidden in the last pages was the truth. Every 3 generations, one daughter is chosen. The pact was made centuries ago. The forest gave prosperity, and in return it asked for blood. The ritual was always silent, always female, always forgotten. Mara had been marked since birth. She was never meant to survive past 27. The fiancé, he tried to break the cycle. Knew too much. That's why he died. I followed Mara into the forest one final time. She didn't run. She walked calmly, dressed in white, hands by her side, as if she knew the way. At the heart of the woods stood a stone altar, wrapped in vines and old bones. She looked at me fully, herself, for one brief second and smiled. You can't stop what was promised. The earth split. Roots rose. She vanished. And the forest sighed. That was 10 years ago. No one believes me. They say she ran away, still mentally unstable. But I know the truth. Because sometimes, just after midnight, I hear the chanting from the woods. The same words. The same voice. Mara speaks in tongues. And now, I'm starting to answer.